He hijacked a plane, took $200,000, and vanished without a trace. November 24th, 1971, a quiet afternoon. Portland International Airport. An ordinary businessman bought a one-way ticket. His name, Dan Cooper. A black suit, a black briefcase. Nothing seemed unusual. Flight 305 departed, with 36 passengers on board. 30 minutes later, Cooper handed a note to a flight attendant. She smiled. She thought it was another passenger flirting with her. Cooper leaned closer and quietly said, "Miss, you'd better read it. I have a bomb." In that moment, everything changed. One of history's greatest aviation mysteries had just begun. Calm. He spoke quietly, but every word was a threat. He wanted $200,000 in $20 bills. He also demanded 4 parachutes, 2 main, 2 reserve. Authorities had no choice. They agreed to every demand. The aircraft circled above Seattle while the ransom was prepared. On the ground, FBI agents rushed to gather the money. More than a decade later, many of the central questions remain unanswered. Everything was ready, but Cooper was only getting started. Flight 305 landed safely in Seattle, where Cooper expected every one of his demands to be fulfilled. FBI agents delivered the ransom and 4 parachutes, hoping the terrifying ordeal would finally end. Cooper calmly inspected every bundle of cash before carefully checking each parachute himself. Satisfied with everything, Cooper allowed every passenger to leave the aircraft without being harmed. Most of the cabin crew also left, leaving only the flight crew to remain with Cooper. The atmosphere inside the aircraft became silent as only a handful of people remained on board. Outside, authorities believed the crisis was nearly over. But Cooper had completely different plans. He looked toward the cockpit, preparing to give an order that no one expected to hear. The aircraft crossed the dark skies over Washington. Cooper quietly prepared for what came next. He carefully packed every bundle of cash into a canvas backpack. Then he chose one of the parachutes and slowly began putting it on. Investigators later discovered that Cooper had cut cords from one of the reserve parachutes. He used those cords to secure the heavy bag of money tightly to his body. Every movement was calm, slow, and incredibly precise. Moments later, strange vibrations spread throughout the aircraft. Cooper was ready. The impossible was only seconds away. Cooper walked toward the rear staircase, where freezing rain and powerful winds waited outside. He pulled the release handle, and the rear staircase slowly lowered into the darkness below. A violent blast of wind filled the cabin as the staircase locked into its final position, somewhere above the dark forests. Cooper took one last look into the endless night. Then, without hesitation, he stepped into the darkness. The aircraft continued south, but no one on board ever saw Cooper again. The pilots never knew the exact moment Cooper disappeared into the stormy night. D.B. Cooper had vanished without leaving a single trace behind. The moment Flight 305 landed, FBI agents rushed aboard, but Cooper was already gone. The rear staircase was still lowered, while cold winds swept through the empty cabin. Within hours, hundreds of agents, police officers, and soldiers searched the forests below. Helicopters searched the mountains, while ground teams checked every possible landing area. Days turned into weeks, But no parachute, no body, and no money were ever found. It was almost as if Cooper had vanished into thin air. The investigation soon became the largest manhunt in FBI history. Yet the man known as D.B. Cooper had completely disappeared. February 10th, 1980, 8-year-old Brian Ingram was playing along the Columbia River. While digging in the sand, he uncovered several bundles of decaying $20 bills. The serial numbers matched the ransom money given to Cooper 9 years earlier. It was the first real evidence found since the night Cooper disappeared. But the discovery raised far more questions than answers. No one could explain how the money ended up buried on that quiet riverbank. No parachute, no body, only a few $1,000s beneath the sand. Even today, no one can explain how the money ended up there. The case was officially named NORJAC, short for Northwest Hijacking. Thousands of leads arrived from every corner of the United States. Investigators interviewed hundreds of witnesses and examined more than 800 suspects. Every fingerprint, every piece of evidence, and every statement was carefully examined. Experts even examined Cooper's black clip-on tie, searching for hidden clues. Years later, modern technology revealed microscopic particles investigators had missed for decades. But even that discovery failed to reveal Cooper's true identity. After decades of searching, the mystery remained completely unsolved. Some suspects had military training, while others were experienced skydivers with years of experience. Many of them matched the witness descriptions, so closely that investigators took every lead seriously. Yet every promising lead eventually reached a dead end despite months of careful investigation. No fingerprints, no DNA, and no confession ever revealed who D.B. Cooper really was. Every answer uncovered another mystery, leaving investigators with even more unanswered questions. Decades passed, but Cooper's true identity remained hidden from investigators and the entire world. In 2016, after 45 years of investigation, the FBI officially closed the NORJAC case. But closing the investigation did not end the mystery that continues to fascinate people today. Some believe Cooper died the moment he jumped, unable to survive the freezing rain, the darkness, and the endless forests below. Others believe he survived the jump, escaped into the night, and disappeared forever with every dollar of the ransom. Some researchers believe the Columbia River carried part of the ransom downstream, where it was eventually discovered years later. Others argue someone deliberately buried the money, hoping to mislead investigators and hide the truth forever. Despite decades of investigation, none of these theories has ever been proven with conclusive evidence. Every possible answer created even more questions, leaving the mystery deeper than ever before. Perhaps the greatest mystery was never about the money, but about the man who vanished without leaving a single trace. Even today, nobody knows which theory is true or what really happened to D.B. Cooper that night. Every year, new investigators, journalists, and enthusiasts return to the mystery of D.B. Cooper, hoping to find the missing answers. Countless books, documentaries, and investigations have tried to uncover his true identity, but none have succeeded. Every new discovery only seems to make the mystery even deeper than before. Was he an experienced skydiver, or simply the luckiest criminal in aviation history? Did he survive the jump, or did the wilderness keep it secret forever? No one has ever recovered the entire ransom, and no one has ever proved who D.B. Cooper really was. More than half a century later, The mystery remains just as powerful as it was in 1971. Perhaps the truth disappeared into the night, together with the man the world remembers as D.B. Cooper. Some mysteries are never solved. They become legends. And D.B. Cooper became one of the greatest legends in aviation history.